What's up, guys? WWE Superfan 951 here, and I'd like to show you my wrestling video game collection. This is my whole video game collection of every type of wrestling, every type of system, from PS3 all the way back to GameCube. Okay, first off, PS2. This is my first and only TNA video game. I actually don't know if they have any other TNA video games. I picked this up maybe 2-3 years ago. Maybe. I don't play it that much, but I thought it would be cool, for a collector's item. And it's an okay game. I played it a couple times and it's okay. So that's a pretty good game. Dated all the way back to GameCube, we have Legends of Wrestling 2 with Hulk Hogan on the cover and several bunch of other people. This is a pretty decent game. I wasn't very fond of it, but it was okay. Definitely worth like a collector's item. I got this for my birthday when I turned 8 years old, and I'm 15 right now. So, but I played that a lot back then. This game is my very first wrestling game ever. I got this for Christmas in '03. No, Christmas in Christmas of '03. WrestleMania 19. So we're talking back in 2003, 2002 this game came out. That is ridiculous. I played this game when I was younger about every single day of my life. And it was just a really awesome game. It has all the older guys, not like all the new WWE guys you see now, but it was really fun. It was such an awesome game. I played this game all the time. After WrestleMania 19 came out, we had the debut of Day of Reckoning. This is probably like 2004, yeah, because you see WrestleMania 20 there, so this is like '04. So, this was another pretty good game. Just all the old games just interested me a lot, and but when I had it, of course it was new. I haven't played these games in years, because it's for GameCube, but you could play the games on the Wii, which I have, so that's a plus. This game was pretty awesome. And then next, we have Day of Reckoning 2, with Stacy Keibler on the front. I think that looks like John Cena, and I'm not sure, maybe Triple H on the cover. This was another good game. The only part about this game that I didn't like was the stamina issue. You ran out of stamina like every 5 seconds, but otherwise, good storyline, great game. Next, we're moving on to PlayStation 2. And this is the beginning of the SmackDown vs. Raw series. Very first SmackDown vs. Raw. Vince McMahon on the cover with the one blue eye, the one red eye. This was a pretty good game as well. Has, again, all the older guys. I think this was dated in '04, maybe '05. This is another really good game. Then we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Okay, so this came out in '05 because it seems like every game they come out, the date that it comes out on, the date that's on the cover, it comes out the year before. It comes out like every October through December. So this came out in '05 into '06. This is a pretty good game. All these are really good games. You're going to hear me say this for every single game, but the fight of your life was the slogan. This is when they started putting in all the new features, like being able to throw them off the cage, being able to throw them through different things. This was the start of a new era for SmackDown vs. Raw. Then we had SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Now, the downfall of this game, which I didn't like, it had different controls than the ones before. And it seems like they got rid of these controls because they had the same controls for the next few games. So, I guess people were complaining that they didn't like the controls of this game, and I didn't like it too much either. But otherwise, it was good storyline, good game. Next, I still play this game a lot. SmackDown vs. Raw '08. The storyline is amazing. The characters, the people on here, the good movesets. This is the debut of the ECW era on the game, featuring ECW on the cover. Sorry about that. 2008 featuring ECW. That was because that's where they started the whole Extreme Rules match, where you could start the flaming tables. That was amazing. Next, we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS2. This is an okay game, but I really don't play it as much because now I have it for the PS3, which I still don't play it that much because I'm always interested into the newer games that have already come out. This is when DX started in the games and the Inferno match. They started with the Inferno match now, and the whole thing was this. With this game was the whole tag team. They had so many different tag team things that you could do. Together you're unstoppable was the slogan. Okay. Next, going way back again, I forgot about this, was SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, which is based in, had to be 2002. I think this was 2002 that this came out. It's an okay game. This was one of the games where you could actually walk around backstage, like the new one in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. This one you could walk around backstage, which was pretty neat, and go to the general manager's office and everything that you could do in the newer game. Of course, only with not so good graphics. But this, I'm not too fond of this game, but otherwise, you know, I love the whole wrestling video game, like, what's it called? The whole trial. I can't even think of the word right now. The whole franchise. I love the whole SmackDown vs. Raw SmackDown franchise. They're really good. Okay, moving on to PS3. We have Legends of WrestleMania. Now don't get this confused with Legends of Wrestling, which I had for the GameCube. This is a whole different thing. This game is pretty okay, you know, the graphics are great, but the only thing I'm not impressed with are the controls for this one. They're totally different than the SmackDown vs. Raw franchise. The whole controls on these were confusing. I was losing every single match I was in. It just wasn't a fun time, but otherwise it's a pretty cool thing. You know, they have all the old WrestleMania stages, they have all the old superstars, and what's cool about this, if you have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS3, you could download the superstars from here onto here. And so you could like do from today's superstars against their superstars. And then, again, we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 for the PS3, which is everything I just explained, but for the PS3, which is a little bit better graphics. Next, SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. This game is amazing. I played it all last year because I was so into it. The creative superstar is just amazing. Excuse me. This one still features ECW. The new one doesn't, but it does have the ECW stage and the ECW title. But another really good game. And this, the newest game that just came out, well, several months ago, but it's newer to me because I got it for Christmas. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. This game is absolutely amazing. The physics on this, it's just incredible. I highly recommend, if you're a wrestling fan and you don't have this game, go pick it up. And because it has a whole, like, the DLC packs, which are all the unlockables you could buy from online, are just amazing. It's just, the words can't even describe. I'm like choking up right now. This game is just amazing. The whole new physics is just incredible. And the creative superstar, and you know, a lot of people were getting mad, and so was I. Everybody wants to see the whole make your own stage. Like, everybody wants to make their own arena, which I am dying for. So I'm hoping they put that in the next game, or maybe even a small DLC pack on here, which will take forever, but hopefully they put it in SmackDown vs. Raw 2012. So, that's my video game collection. I hope you like it. Like I said with the DVD video, if you guys want any detailed videos on any of these games, DVDs, anything that I show you, just shoot me a comment, shoot me a message, and I will be glad to do so. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe.